Imagine this, you're having a conversation with someone. Their words sound convincing, their tone is steady, but something doesn't feel right. You can't explain why, but deep down, you sense that they might not be telling the truth. This is where body language comes in. The ability to spot a liar through body language is a skill that can save you from being manipulated, deceived, or taken advantage of. Whether you're in a business meeting, a personal relationship, or even just a casual conversation, knowing how to read the unspoken signals of deception gives you a huge advantage. People lie for many reasons. Sometimes it's small and harmless, like making an excuse for being late. Other times it's serious, involving money, trust, or even betrayal. Words can be controlled, but the body often betrays the truth. When someone lies, their brain experiences stress, and that stress shows up in their physical actions. Let's break it down so you can start recognizing the signs of deception. First, pay attention to eye movements. One of the biggest myths about lying is that liars always avoid eye contact, but that's not entirely true. In fact, skilled liars often do the opposite, maintaining too much eye contact because they know the myth. They don't want to seem suspicious, so they overcompensate by staring intensely. On the other hand, some people do avoid eye contact when lying. They might glance away, look down, or shift their eyes quickly from side to side. The key is to notice changes in their usual behavior. If someone normally makes steady eye contact but suddenly starts avoiding your gaze, it could be a sign of deception. Now let's look at facial expressions. Real emotions involve multiple facial muscles. A genuine smile, for example, activates not just the mouth but also the muscles around the eyes. A fake smile, however, only involves the lips. When someone lies, their facial expressions may not match their words. They may say they're confident, but their eyebrows show tension. They may claim to be calm, but their mouth twitches slightly as if suppressing another emotion. Pay close attention to microexpressions. These are brief, involuntary facial expressions that reveal true emotions before a person can consciously hide them. A quick flash of fear, disgust, or guilt that appears for just a fraction of a second can indicate a lie. Next, let's talk about hand movements. People naturally gesture when they talk. It helps them express their thoughts. But when someone lies, their gestures often become out of sync with their words. They might say something and then gesture afterward instead of at the same time. This delay happens because their brain is working to construct a lie while trying to appear natural. Watch for excessive face touching. When people lie, they often touch their nose, rub their neck, or cover their mouth. These are called pacifying gestures, subconscious attempts to reduce stress. Another clue is hand fidgeting. If someone suddenly starts clenching their fists, tapping their fingers, or playing with objects, it could be a sign of nervousness. Now let's examine body posture. When someone lies, their body may become stiff and rigid. They might cross their arms, lean away, or position themselves defensively. It's a subconscious way of protecting themselves. On the flip side, some liars may try too hard to look relaxed. If someone is overly still, not moving at all, or sitting too rigidly, it could mean they're suppressing nervous energy. Another big indicator of lying is voice changes. A person's pitch, tone, and speech patterns can all shift when they're lying. If someone's voice suddenly rises in pitch, it could be a sign of stress. Liars also tend to speak more slowly, carefully choosing their words to avoid being caught. Others might rush through their sentences, hoping you won't catch inconsistencies. Listen for verbal fillers. When people lie, they often struggle to find the right words. So they use phrases like you know, and I mean to buy time. The more someone hesitates before answering a simple question, the more suspicious it becomes. Another trick liars use is repeating your question before answering. If you ask, "Did you take the money?" and they respond with, "Did I take the money?" before giving an answer, they might be stalling for time. When someone is confronted with the truth, their body language often becomes even more revealing. Liars tend to get defensive when challenged. They may suddenly become aggressive, accusing you of not trusting them or changing the subject entirely. This is called diversion. Instead of addressing your question, they try to shift your focus onto something else. If someone is telling the truth, they usually stay calm and answer directly. But if someone is lying, they may start breathing heavily, swallowing hard, or even sweating. These are all physiological signs of stress that are difficult to hide. But remember, not every sign of nervousness means someone is lying. Some people fidget when they're anxious, even when telling the truth. Others may have speech hesitations without any deception involved. The key is to look for multiple signs. One or two gestures alone might not mean much, but when you notice a combination of suspicious behaviors like avoiding eye contact, fidgeting, voice changes, and defensive reactions, it's a strong indicator that something isn't right. Now that you know what to look for, you have the tools to spot a liar. The next time you're in a conversation and something feels off, trust your instincts. Pay attention to body language, voice patterns, and microspersicanes. The truth is often hidden between the lines, and now you know how to read it. But body language isn't just about catching lies. It's about understanding people on a deeper level. The more you observe, the better you'll become at reading others with accuracy. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn a ton of information in the next video.